Suicide Squad. So there's this guy called Luke Stevens, and he's been pretty up to date on the coverage for Suicide Squad's game, Kill the Justice League. And they've put out another DLC, and I'm not... I mean, if you... I did a video on Suicide Squad. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, this game is dead. But I...
Should have done New Zealand beers.
New Zealand beers. Thank you, Nathan, for the 20. Appreciate it. But yeah, I did a video on, you know, how dead Suicide Squad is. Because they added Mrs. Freeze, but they've added another character, and I'm not joking you, it's even worse. This is a character. I think it's Deadshot's daughter or something.
Hey,
it's just terrible,
I'm on lunch
bro.
right now, but I want to say I love your content. I watch all of your live and main channel videos. Thank you for all you've done. BTW, your hair isn't bad via a woman opinion.
Thank you, Sophia, for the 10. Appreciate it.
Well, everyone, it's that time of the week where I'm playing a lot of bad games because they're all getting updated all at the same time. This is just how it works. And it is once more time to play a bad game. They've added a new playable character to Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. And I have to try it. Now, if somehow you are fortunate enough to not be aware...
What is the player count on this game? It can't be over 300. It cannot be over 300, man. Oh, that's rough. There's literally like 200. Yeah. Dude, like 20 more people started playing the game.
Are you the fattest commission of them all? Ha ha ha, just kidding. No, but for real though, do that ass fart. Stand up, go on, do it. Stand up. Are you thinking of fat art RN? Stand up.
Thank you, smart fella, for the 10. Very normal dono there. Look how much the game died off, man. Jesus. Yeah, it died off fully, and then they did season 1, and it actually picked up again, then it tapered off, then it tapered off. Apparently, it is just a skeleton crew working on the game, which is kind of awful. I think the new studio, what's left of the studio, they're working on a remaster for Hogwarts Legacy, despite the fact that that game came out less than a year ago.
Aware of the latest happenings with Suicide Squad. Let me explain what's happening. Season 3 is dropping. They're adding a new playable character called Lawless. And if you're confused...
Was Lawless part of the comics? I mean, probably. Oh yeah, DC. I meant DC. Lawless, Deadshot daughter, Zoe Lawton. Okay, I guess that's her. Is that her? I mean, I guess so. So it was an actual character. The daughter of Deadshot. Her father is a ruthless killer with a death wish. Her Prime Earth counterpart is known as Live Shot. God, that's awful. What a terrible name. Yeah, there's so many comic book characters you forget about because they're just terrible.
Confused who that is?
Lawless is not a real character. I just wanted to double check because I know these names sound ridiculous, and then you find out it was a character that had one comic in the 70s.
Totally fine. It seems like most people I know who are really into comic books and DC also have no idea who Lawless is. So allow me to...
Okay, he checked as well, so yeah.
...read off the description they've written for this new character. Bear in mind, this game is struggling. They needed to come out swinging with a...
I'll be honest, it's not struggling, it's dead. They can't save the game. They genuinely, like, in the nicest way possible, they cannot save this game. It's not possible. So what they're doing is they're just cutting their losses. They're putting in whatever they want now because they don't really have any... They're not worried about being cancelled or people calling the game woke. They don't care. So it's just a sinking ship. So they're doing what they want.
Character that the fans would connect...
There's no character they could add in this game. Honestly, unless they added Kevin Conroy as Batman that you could play as, this game won't be saved. Or Mark Hamill as Joker. This game won't be saved. That's impossible. Obviously, Mark Hamill is dead. Rest in peace. But I did mention this actually in my previous video talking about Suicide Squad. They have you can save the Avengers. You can save the Justice League. You can save them, and you can talk to them. So they've obviously recorded new lines of dialogue, or they've been sitting on old ones. So there might still be some Kevin Conroy. There might still be some Kevin Conroy lines that haven't been recorded yet.
Connect with.
Sorry, that haven't been released yet.
They'd be excited for. This was their
Mark Hamill died. No, Kevin Conroy died.
chance. And
Kevin Conroy died.
And let's see how they're gonna do it.
Wait, did I say Mark Hamill died? No, I meant Kevin Conroy. The Joker actor is alive and well, but he said he's not working as the Joker anymore because he feels like he can't do it without Kevin Conroy.
Hopefully not too cringe, right? Let's see. The first sentence. One of Gotham's newest and most ethical thieves. Ethical.
Metro's booming. You know what's funny?
You say Mark Hamill died, you silly goose.
You know what's funny about, you know how I keep saying stuff wrong? Look who he's featuring with. Look who he's featuring with. Triple red.
And the kind of seems oxymoronic, but whatever. Continuing, Lawless is determined to use the skills of a master criminal that her father taught her to redistribute the wealth in her hometown. Okay, what sort of Robin Hood? Robin Hood's cool. Okay, she's sending a message.
Wait, let me go look at this. Lawless is determined to use the skills of a master criminal that her father taught her to redistribute the wealth in her hometown. She's sending a message to the people of Gotham that they don't have to live in fear of the city's out-of-touch elites any longer. And her method of spreading this message is to live stream her heists. Dude. Wait, she's a live streamer? She's actually a streamer. Okay, I didn't even care about the whole wealth thing. That's fine. But don't make her a fucking TikToker, man. Every time she brutally murders an alien, it's like, yo, thanks for the 5. Zoe's father is Floyd Lawton, Deadshot. Zoe eagerly devoured any lesson her dad would teach her, exhibiting the same drive of pragmatism. Father's crimes while the privileged class. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. That's why Batman exists. When Brainiac invades Metropolis, he's brought along with him. Lawless isn't able to resist the allure of the heist of the century by grabbing as much tech and selling it to the highest bidder. She's got anti-gravity tech that she stole. So basically, she has no abilities. She just stole tech from Brainiac, I think. The influencer... Oh, God. Dude, the word influencer was like a black stain on the internet from like 2010. Come on. The influencer playstyle sees Lawless amp things up with a focus on afflicting enemies with live wire bolt, as well as slowing enemies down using her unique talents with shock and awe. Melee kills will electrify all enemies within 10 meters, allowing for some major critical damage. The multitasker talent gives your melee strikes 50% to send enemies flying back. Revolutionary Thief. Season 3 will see you return to Gotham. Oh, that's right. Every season, they end up changing the map a little bit as well. Like with the Mrs. Freeze, it was all frozen. Holy crap. Look at all the detail on that gun, but you can't see it because the game is third person. Great. Dude, this looks like every Warzone gun imaginable, dude. I mean, they look cool, but it's a third person game. Yeah, they're just adding like a bunch of new abilities. Ultra Day Runner. God, they added a lot. Wow, these skins look awful. Holy legs. Modern classics. None of those look good. None of those look good. That's a cool skin. I'm not. The very bottom, they had a pumpkin skin that looked cool. Not reinstalling the game though.
To the people of Gotham that they don't need to live in fear of the cities out of.
I'll skip this bit because I just.
It is such a parody of itself. I can't even tell if they're being serious or not anymore, but I'm pretty sure they're being serious.
The Deadshot one looked cool. Yeah, I wasn't even looking at his, to be fair, because I just never play as him. I only played as King Shark. But his was the most acceptable, definitely.
Yes. And to prove that they're being serious, I'm going to make you watch the opening of Season 3, which I had to sit through when I booted this up on stream earlier today. Just take this in. Take this in. I'll play the clip.
Wait, let me try and find this, actually. Wait, there's a okay, hang on. Hang on. I traveled through the UK to fix my social anxiety.
Hi, I have social anxiety. I could give you a general
The Pyro viewer, what the hell? Alright. Okay, here we go, here we go. Let's give it a watch. I like how none of it's animated as well because they ran out of budget, so it's all funny still frames.
I'm lawless.
Okay, let's see. Oh my god. Dude, it's not even the official channel. Leave this guy alone. So many dislikes.
I'm lawless. The lawbreakers already know what I'm about. But luckily for newbies, this is a good jumping on point. I did the whole Robin Hood thing in Gotham a while.
I feel so sorry for this girl because she's probably going to get no work for how she's going to get like a horde of people like stalk her and harass her for being in such a dog-ass game. Also, only 40 subs out of 1,000. Unlucky. You can so tell whoever wrote this bit just watched Pokemon and no one else.
That iceberg lounge party heist? Me and mine. Now Metropolis is under siege and it's being suppressed in media. I had to get in there and do something. Okay, I had some help from the Suicide Squad. Thanks, Dad. Shot. Anyway, Brainiac's been doing this mega colonizing shtick.
Who does this apply to, man? Who does this apply to? No one sees a streamer and thinks, "Oh, that's cool." People see a streamer and think, "You're a fucking loser." That's awful. Also, notice how there's someone begging for a collab down below. Okay, I'll give them that. That's pretty accurate. You've got an e-beggar in chat. That's actually pretty accurate.
Across multiple dimensions.
No one respects streamers. Why would you want to play as a streamer?
So I've been exploring, documenting, and making plans.
I'm a loser. Look at chat. Chat is always very nice to me because my job is not being a loser.
Unlike
Mega colonizing. I can smell the rices.
some people. We'll work on that when they get here. So, where is here? I mean, look at this. What even is this, Brainiac? Actually, first, I have something to show y'all straight from Brainiac's lab.
Oh, her sub number jumped up quite a bit there. She might... Yo, look at that. Look how quick it's jumping up.
Brainiac's been doing this mega...
Yo, she's botting. Yo, mods. She's botting. She's botting subs, mods.
Across multiple dimensions.
Mods!
So I've been exploring,
She's getting like 20 subs a second, mods!
Unlike...
She's actually... Nah, she's botting. That's messed up.
Brainiac. Actually, first, I have something to show y'all straight
Get Keemstar on this. Oh no, he's going to do a Snapchat on it.
from Brainiac's lab. Woo! Oh, I'll be back. We're supporting some great charities this month.
This is really sad because it reminds me of Hitman. Remember Hitman, the 2016 one? It had these amazing, you know, full motion video cutscenes. And then in the later videos, the later games, they lost all their budget. I mean, I could show you an example here. Like, you know, all these cutscenes, and the game looked insane. Like, I mean, they look a little bit dated now. That game is nearly 10 years old. Oh my fucking god, that's terrifying. Oh my god, that's an 8-year-old game. Okay, that's scary. But yeah.
Hello,
I mean,
Pyro. Love your content. Been watching since the Leafy Clone days. Anyways, hope you have a good day, Mercur 6.
Thank you, Nate, for the 10. Appreciate it. But yeah, this Hitman 3, they just didn't have any money. So there's no actual cutscenes. I mean, there are cutscenes, but they're obviously all done in-game, where it's just the models and stuff. It's not like actual full motion video cutscenes because they were expensive. So they basically had to save a lot of money. So, yeah, I mean, is their characters talking here?
Do you lose?
We underestimated the Constant.
Yeah, he's a glorified desk clerk.
Yeah. I mean, that's not bad, though. That's kind of a step up. It was Hitman 2 that had the worst cutscenes. Hitman 2, it was literally just... Oh, that's right. These were awful. This is because when they tried selling Hitman 1, they tried to sell it episodically. But no one actually... You bought the game, and then each episode was released like every month. So they had no money left. So then when they... Yeah, like, this was all the cutscenes here. It was literally just like... It's just stills that they made, and then they did like a sweeping shot for each one. It sucked. And then they made it a little bit better in Hitman 3, but it was nowhere near as good as the first one, but they just didn't have the money anymore. And that's exactly what's happening here. Like, they've got these great animations and stuff, but they're not getting 3D animations because this cutscene probably cost just under or just over $100,000. And an animation of like Hitman 1 tier, like full CG, with all of this going on, full motion, that would probably be millions. Or the best part of $1 million.
Mods, drop the info links. This message is for Deadshot, Floyd Lawton. Hey, Dad, it's me, Zoe, which, you know, obviously. So I broke a few rules, but I had very valid reasons, okay? Columbus...
This is like trying to be invested in a South Park character talking. It's 4 different frames on rotation.
Some cool Catwoman memorabilia, and I found your favorite space cop. If you can be cool about it.
It reminds you of the cutscenes of the Infamous games. Oh, don't say that, bro. That game's like nearly 20 years old.
Listen, things are spicy, and I shouldn't do it alone. So, you know, come pick me up.
Yeah, I don't even mind the character, but it's just... Dude, you could have added any cool character, man. Like, they had the joke. They literally added the Joker and then no one else. You know, they've still got one more season to do, right? Oh my god. Yo, could you imagine if they... Back. Okay. Wait, this is the guy who did the scam. Wait, is he actually doing the game yet? I reacted to this guy.
Where is Betskip 2 babes?
Dude, could you imagine if they added Batman of the future? Okay, we know how we're going to save Suicide Squad, boys. They've added 3 characters, right? Joker, Mrs. Freeze, Lawless. They still have a 4th character they need to do before they move on legally as a requirement for people that bought the special edition. They add Batman of the future. They add him through some weird time warp stuff into the game to be playable. They get the same voice actor. Holy cinema. That would be so good. Oh, it's called It's literally called it. It was called... Wait, I'm not lying. I told you. I wasn't talking up my ass. In the UK, it was called Batman of the Future. I'm not talking... I know it's called Batman Beyond. I know that. Shut up. But when I watched it as a kid, it was called Batman of the Future in the UK. I don't know why. Like in Europe. Not talking up my ass.
Of the stream so you can enjoy it with me and everybody else who's in chat. And I would say enjoy, but I guess it's not really.
I don't know why it was called that. Maybe some weird licensing thing.
Possible. So
they add the Wonkler.
Watch. Watch this.
Yeah, I already saw that. That's awful.
Somehow got worse. The Joker, who was also kind of like the Joker, baby. It wasn't even like a good Joker. At least he was just kind of cringe and like try hard. You know, it's like trying.
I will be honest. I was gonna play through the game as the Joker, but as soon as I found out it wasn't Mark Hamill, immediately dropped.
Too hard to reinvent the character, but without any substance, so it just was weird and awkward. And then
I do feel that Warner Brothers did approach them though, and they were like, "Ooh, could you voice the Joker?" And he was probably just like, "No, Kevin's gone. I don't want to touch that stuff anymore."
Mrs. Freeze, the second playable character, was also just like, it was kind of a needless gender swap in my opinion, and she didn't really do anything that interesting, but more than anything, she was just bored.
She does have a fat ass though. So she gets a pass in my book.
Boring. It seems like with season 3, they have tried to craft the most annoying person on the planet, and they are totally unaware of how annoying she is, which makes it all the more amazing that this was done. But you know what?
Mark said it wouldn't be the same. Mark has literally said in statements that he refuses to voice the Joker anymore because Kevin Conroy died.
Maybe this is all
woke, but holy yeah.
Okay, maybe it's worth it at the end of the day because her interactions with Deadshot are so cool that it's worth having her in the squad. Maybe it gets
because the characters actually talk with each other in game, right? So that'd be kind of interesting to see if there's any kind of banter.
Better is my point. Problem is it doesn't. So one thing you need to understand,
Mr. In-Between. I saw that on Sky yesterday. Is that? Yeah, this. I was planning on holy fucking ratings. Oh, no one's seen it. 34K. I mean, a lot of people have. Actual holy ratings. 8.7. I might actually watch that, you know. All right, I'll keep an eye on that, actually. That's got really good ratings, damn.
And about Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League is how it's structured with each season. Each season is set up where basically you have to grind through 3 to 10 hours depending on which missions you pick and stuff. And you're just grinding through the same missions you've already done 1,000 times.
I remember the end game. I made the huge mistake of streaming the Suicide Squad in one sitting, by the way. That was the worst mistake I made in my life. That was like an 8-hour stream, bro. That was awful. Maybe 9 hours, maybe 10 hours. But I remember, like, as soon as you had to go fight Brainiac, you had to grind this made-up currency they just pulled out their ass last minute.
Times over again, but with the same cast of characters as the last season, because the only way you unlock the new character...
That was quite the stream. It was literally mental breakdown stream. I was so close to calling it so many times. You could tell I was done, dude. I was done.
Is by completing the...
I'm assuming that's Deadshot's daughter. Yeah, she literally referred to him as dad, so yeah, it's Deadshot's daughter.
Brainiac fight.
It's a mid-choice. I just don't think they care. It's like, I mean, they probably had these characters in concept for DLC before the game even came out, to be fair.
At the very end
But none of these... I mean, the only way I'm going to get any appeal is by adding a character that I know, right?
Of that grind.
Again, you add Terry... You had Terry, future Batman, sorted.
And once you've unlocked...
That was his name, right? It was Terry. Wasn't it Terry McGinnis? Isn't it Terry McGinnis? Yes, I got it right. I got it right. If you guys want to deposit Reddit Gold to my account, please click on the email in the description.
Lock them, then you get access to their exclusive little cutscene, which is usually anywhere from 90 seconds to 3 minutes long, and then you get them in your party and you can play the game.
Someone in chat said, oh, my wokeness.
With them. It's a little weird to make it so like the whole season is built around having a new play.
There will genuinely be people that are like, is that a black person in my video game?
Character, and then you only get them.
I just think it's such a boring character. It's like, what if main character, but daughter?
After you finished all the
like they could have the Joker's daughter or something. I wouldn't care. They could have added Robin in this, right? You know when the Joker like basically groomed Robin and turned him into a mini Joker? Do you remember that? And then he shot him with the gun and killed Joker. You could have had that Robin as a playable character. I still wouldn't care. I think that'd suck.
Content in the new season, but you know they had to try to push you into buying it for $10 somehow, so I guess that's just what they're doing. And I'll show you how she plays in a minute, but I want to keep this chronological because how this works for the
Joker is a groomer. I mean, he literally kidnapped Robin in one film and he turned him into a mini Joker and brainwashed him.
Average player
Diddy Robin
is that they're going to boot up the game, try season 5, and then they're going to see
Have
this
you read
cutscene.
Gold Kind Furry?
Thank you, Chromosexual, for the 10. Appreciate it.
Play out the cartoony one, and then they're gonna grind with the same cast they had before: Mrs. Freeze, Joker, Harley, and maybe King Shark. And then they're going to move into the Brainiac fight, which, is there any surprise here? It's a reskin. This here is from Ben Gunn, who's doing the Dark Lord's work by clipping this and uploading it for everybody. And you can see it's just, once again, another fight against Brainiac.
So it's not even anything different. They've literally just had... Oh my god, you gotta be joking. Okay, he's just kind of react-dandying to footage here. So I'm gonna go look at this stuff myself, actually. But I would recommend checking out Luke Stevens, because he does do good stuff. I want to see... Yeah, let's have a look at the fight. Oh, wow. You poor... 50-minute video, you poor man. You poor man. He had to split this. He had to split this into different live streams, dude.
Finally, okay, I'm gonna make this fast. I'm Lawless, we're pulling a heist, and you're my muscle. I'm gonna get Green Lantern off the skull ship, but I know...
Did you know the Platform 2 released on Netflix today? Looks cool so far.
Thank you, Pyro's hair strand for the 10. I did see that that came out. I was going to watch it tonight. I mean, that's kind of cool. They've got like her speaking and it's not just a static radio thing. Like, that's cool. I can't hate on that. So they're saving Green Lantern this season because every season they're saving a hero, basically. They already saved the Flash. Let me skip ahead to like... Rescue Green Lantern. Yeah, because you found out that, like, these guys are clones as well. Like, all the Avengers are just clones. Which is just moronic. So there was never any threat in the first place, so none of them are actually dead. Okay. He's hanging for dear life. I wonder how this cutscene is going to play out as well. Because you could play as anyone here, I'm guessing, right? Any mix of characters. Because you've got the 4 originals, but then you've got Joker and Mrs. Freeze.
To the storm, right? Can I get a hand up? Since we're all working together now?
Do they talk? Please tell me they talk. Wow. Oh, it's so emotionless as well. Like, they're all straight facing. Dude, where's the... Where... I get it. It's a skeleton crew. I get it. But that... Man, that's like going into a tavern in Skyrim and just seeing someone drinking a mead. That's rough. Wow. Not a single line of spoken dialogue there, by the way. Not a single line. Not a single line. Painful.
I've made ostensibly better decisions that have landed me in worse places.
Are they playing? They're playing to see how has to pay the voice actor. That's not English, dude. I'm sorry. I can't read that message. They stole this from Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, by the way. Like, if you put up a side-by-side of this and Rift Apart, it looks exactly the same. Ah, yeah, they're in Brainiac's world, right? Because there's always that funny countdown. I'm trying to see, like, where the actual fight is with Brainiac. I want to see how disappointing it is.
Initiate firing sequence.
Okay, they're doing, like, a little side quest to destroy an artillery gun, I think. Brainiac 6 boss fight. Okay, this is it. This is what people pay money for, and they grind out all the currency. This took this guy, like, 7 streams, by the way, to get this far. And what they seem to do every time is they just recycle the bosses you fought in the main game.
Suicide Squad. I was drawing my studies on this world to a close, but you gave me a reason to stay. I hope you've adjusted your strategy.
Okay, so he literally just turned into Superman and Green Lantern. Great. Wait, hang on. I want to skim through my own video and see what... I want to see... I made one point in my video, like... Yeah, I used Luke Stevens again as well. Oh, that's right. You got the Flash. You saved the Flash. And there was just no emotion there whatsoever. I mean, that was actually a pretty good cutscene, to be fair. I'm trying to find the bit of where you see... I can't find it. But I think it was just a reskin of, like, essentially... I think it was a reskin of Green Lantern. God, I need to actually style my hair, man. Like, that looked awful.
I greatly prefer the movement of the Joker.
I can't find it. What Brainiac is that? Is that Brainiac 6? Okay, Brainiac 5. Yeah, this was a month ago. Let me go. Let me see what Brainiac 5 was.
Brute simplicity of physical altercations. Instead, I'll crush you with my greatest weapon, my mind. So,
I like how Suicide Squad just stands there, like not even doing anything, because there's no voice actors because they can't afford them.
tell me, Task Force X, what are you really afraid of?
Doesn't he just turn into the Flash again? That fight is like... That's like a 20-minute boss fight, man. That is way too long for anyone to sit through. Wait, I'm just seeing what he transforms into. Oh, it was Green Lantern. So he turned into Green Lantern, and then did he turn into anyone else for the fight? Or was it literally just... I think it was just Green Lantern. So you fought him as Green Lantern. Yeah, so you fought him as Green Lantern last month, and now you fight him as Green Lantern and Superman. So all they're doing is just adding like another boss on top of it, instead of like a new pattern or anything. That sucks, man.
I have adjusted mine. Willpower is not something I'm short of.
Yeah, that's just rough, man.
Little incursion. Your little incursion into this world has proven quite troublesome, but it ends here. I'd like to share my latest research with you. I hope you're ready.
So we just turned into
Pyro, I'm
Superman.
your oldest only female fan at the ripe age of 23.
Thank you for permanently altering my brain for the last 10 years and hopefully more to come.
Normal dono. Normal dono. Thank you, Strawberry, for the 10. So he turned into Superman. The Superman fight in the main game was really disappointing, by the way. It sucked. I like as well how in the main game, Superman was invulnerable. So you had to spend 3/4 of the game to try and get kryptonite, golden kryptonite all over you to weaken him. And now it's just destroy the generator. And then he just transforms into Green Lantern anyway.
I see. The combined powers of two metahumans is insufficient. Very well. Employing new tactics.
Okay, so we just turned into Superman again after saying it wasn't working. Okay, normal. The game was pure padding. I feel bad for the devs. Yeah, because it looked good. It's like that Zoocosis game. It's like, that was a good game on paper. And then, like, when it came out, it was just unfinished. But this was padded. I mean, that's the opposite here. This was padded. But it's just, ugh. I feel bad for the devs. And you do need to keep in mind it is a skeleton crew. It's not the main group anymore. They're too busy working on Hogwarts. But man... Can you check current players? I did. It's like just over 200. It's really bad.
Many ways I could kill you. So little time.
The thing is that annoys me as well is none of these moves are new. All Brainiac does is copy previous boss fights. So you're not even getting a new experience. It's not a new boss with new abilities. It's just a reskin. It's a self-aware reskin because Brainiac steals other people's powers. Why are they working on Hogwarts DLC? They're working on like a remaster or something. It's weird.
Isn't it time you understood the model you'll disrupt?
Personally, I'm going to put my chips in early here. I think what's going to happen is they've got one more game, one more DLC, right? And then they don't have to do it anymore. I reckon they're going to wrap it up very quickly and you're going to have like a boss rush mode. Or I think what they're going to do is... I still remember when I beat the game on stream and I was like delirious because I was so tired. When Brainiac gets stabbed with the chip in the head, he looks at Luthor and he says, "You," like surprisingly. So what I think is going to happen is Luthor's going to turn around and be like, "Le bad guy all along, that this was all his idea. He was Le mastermind." And it's just going to be like kind of a... It's going to be a complete ending, but Luthor's going to get away or something like that. That's what I think is going to happen, personally. Hogwarts Swordwell. I wonder what it's on now, player count. It's probably more than Suicide, right? Wow. No wonder. Oh, it is going down quite quick though. Ooh. I mean, they're still getting 10k a day. That's not bad. A little bit of a downward trend though. But yeah, compared to 200 players, I would definitely want to jump ship. I don't blame them. Yay, we stab Brainiac again. What is this? What is this, like Mortal Kombat finisher? What is this? Mastery levels are now available for all incursions, and you can replay the Mayhem missions to earn powerful, Notorious Corrupted, and Catwoman Infamy set rewards. Could you imagine beating that whole ass DLC, and then your reward is to do it again, but harder? Just to get a care package? Dude, you can even hear Luthor doing a deep sigh. He's like, fuck me, are we still doing this? Oh my god, a care package. Oh! Oh, what I get? 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 Oh my god. I got a koi smile. A koi smile. What does that do? I don't know. Oh, I'm breaking stuff down for materials and XP. Oh my god. A violin. It's a violin keychain. Ooh, an acidic boomerang for a character I don't play as. Jesus. Actual dead game. Okay, alright. I do want to see the cutscene with Lawless, though. This is where most of the budget would have gone, honestly.
We go in there. We tell Waller we're not letting her do that to any kid. Any more kids.
Welcome to Task Force X. Zoe Lawton.
Ugh, here we go.
Okay, so she already put the bomb chip in her head because she touched the iPad to sign it off.
This is low. Even for you, Waller.
Hello? I'm right here? Ugh, that is so like you to go right past me.
I haven't asked anyone to do anything I wouldn't do myself.
Le dad looking out for le child. Le bad because he le ignore le child. Le writing.
In this situation. I certainly haven't compromised my morals.
I know I keep shilling her every time I see her, but like I forget this woman's name, but she's such a good actress though. Legit. She's so like the bits that she was in were like some of the only times playing the main game that I actually laughed.
Maybe you're just projecting.
Zoe is 13 years old. You can't
Dad!
She is not 13.
Hey Pyrocynical 2. Huge fan here. What is their moment from you that you would see animated like a 2D short? Just asking. Unless?
What is the moment from you that you would see animated like a 2D short? Thank you, Hungarian, for the 10. I don't understand the question, man. I'm really sorry. What is the moment from you that you would see animated like a 2D short? I don't get it. Sorry. Yeah, she's not 13 though, bro. Like, I'm not even pulling like a Dr. Disrespect like Zam. She's 12, but like that's not a 13-year-old.
I'm 18. This is my choice, okay? I'm doing what feels right, which I thought you'd be all about.
I like how the crosshair moves on her goggles. That's actually kind of a cool touch.
And I definitely do know what I'm getting into, okay?
Yeah, girl. Don't let your dad tell you what to do, you rebel.
Your dad's right. You can't go making life-altering decisions like that. I didn't listen to my old man.
Wait, is that the suit you get for getting all the Riddler trophies? Okay, I need to... What is this guy's channel? Batman Arkham videos. I actually need to salute this guy. He needs like an honorary discount or something, man. Like, he needs like first class on a plane for life or something. He needs his own private jet. The fact he ran around this dog shit game collecting all the Riddler trophies, that is insane work. That's insane work. Wait, you buy it? Oh, I thought you'd get it from all the Riddler trophies.
Man, you want to end up like...
The suit is kind of cool. I like it. I don't like the beard, but yeah, I like the rest of it.
Like me?
Have you ever even
I'm pretty sure he had to find all the trophies to get that.
seen the bomb in your heads? Because I've gone over full schematics, and according to my information, y'all are the ones who let a shady government agency strip you entirely of your rights. You let them inject you with a thing you didn't understand. Like, at all. And you ran headfirst into literally an apocalyptic war zone.
She's making the point how bad it is, but yet she still got the bomb injected in her head with no qualms. I don't know whether they're going to set up that she's going to be the one that gets it out their head and stuff later, but again, it's like, I don't think... This game's dead, bro. I don't think the writers care about that.
Destruction and... everything.
In my defense, I thought it was the best way.
Jaden Smith, our speech. Is Jaden Smith Will Smith's son? I actually saw this TikTok of him, like, walking out of, like, a restaurant in Paris, and he's, like, screaming, like, where's my fucking bag? Where's my bag? Just ignoring, like, all the paparazzi, which is fair, but yeah, he just acted like such a douche. Like, it was literally just like the I'm rich because of my dad award. Like, that is the award he was wearing on his chest. Editor who's putting this together, just put that in. Put in that clip of Jaden. It's on TikTok. I can link you it.
To see you again.
Wait, let me see if I can find it, actually. Let me see if I can find it. There's like a clip of Jaden Smith like walking out of a restaurant in Paris, and it's just cringe, bro. I probably won't. I'll be honest with you. Finding stuff on TikTok is like next to impossible. Let me try. How do you spell it? Is it Jaden, like J-I, or J-A? I found it. I found it. I found it. That's crazy how I found it. Like, TikTok search actually clutch. But yeah, he acts like such a douche in this, man. Like, look, watch this.
Where's my fucking bag? My bag. Got it.
Come with me.
I come with you.
I like the little snide comment there. Nepo baby final boss. It's funny. Whenever you call someone a Nepo baby, they either cope about it or they're like, you know, Dennis Quaid's kid who's Huey in The Boys? He just put his hands up and he's like, yeah, I'm a Nepo baby.
No, you don't take it. Oh, hi.
Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I have no idea who she is, but she's very nice.
That message has summoned all the Hungarians in chat. Shout out to all. Also Pyro PLS, do another meetup in the UK soon. I have made a crotchet TV figurine for you. Love you, Pyro.
Wait, are you the one that made this? This is literally on my desk. This beanie? This is sick. Actually, I'm probably going to put this on. But yeah, no, legit, like, Jaden just gives off... Jaden just gives off, like, huge bitch boy energy. It's kind of embarrassing. Like, even with that clip as well, where he's like, where's my fucking bag?
Where's my fucking bag? My bag.
Like, why would you, like, you know, you asking your team where the bag is, just ask, like, has anyone seen my bag? Not, where's my fucking bag? I mean, I don't, you know, I don't know what mind space he's in. He does seem to be absolute.
Come with me.
I come with you.
I don't know. He might be plastered. I kind of hope he's drunk because I use people being drunk as the excuse. It's like, oh, I didn't mean it. Because he kind of did have like a little tumble there, but yeah, that's pretty embarrassing.
Please, this is important. Okay, your bodily autonomy.
Nepo baby delusion. I feel bad for Nepo babies. I really do. Like, you think having everything served to you is a W, but sometimes it isn't, because I've known like people that have been born into rich families and it's fuck with them because they just don't ever feel like, you feel like you want to outdo your parents, not outdo them, but like if you want to feel like you've made your mark in the world. And if you don't do that, it can really fuck with you. If you're born into like millionaires or billionaires, from an outside perspective, you'd think, oh, you're safe. Like, you know, you've got security, you got, you know, do whatever. But a lot of them end up becoming like drug addicts and stuff because they feel lost. Like, they don't feel like they're actually contributing to anything.
Right? I mean, what is even keeping you here?
Ooh.
Where? I was born rich. Where?
Largely fear of our boss. And you, progeny of Floyd Lawton.
Are you only selling Darkwood merch at PAX? We're selling Darkwood merch and then we're selling a poster that isn't available on the store.
Why do you fight?
How many people get to say that they robbed an alien colonizer right under his nose and then kicked his ass?
You don't want to live in your parents' shadow. I mean, my parents were just teachers. Like, we were working class before YouTube and stuff. Like before YouTube, we were literally like, we weren't poor, but we were just average person with a mortgage. You know, I didn't... A lot of YouTubers usually had that rich family member that gave them a leg up, but like, yeah, we were just all working class.
Basically, just me.
See, this isn't something you can just undo. Like...
Didn't hurt any more than my first tattoo.
You have a tattoo? You have more than one? Girl, you hate needles!
Hope it's not for an ex.
Tattoos are a rite of passage.
Ink's already dry. Colonel Flag.
What is this writing, man? Why are they talking to her like their family? Like, it's funny because the dad, Deadshot, is more standoffish with her than any of the other characters. And that's probably intentional, but it doesn't come off in a good way at all.
What's the Wi-Fi password, General Boy Scout?
I don't know.
Just give me a few. I'll figure it out for myself.
Wow.
That's my girl.
That's rough.
Ugh, no filming, Lawless. I'm camera shy.
If anyone touched my portable batteries, oh, we're having words.
Oh, I see. Any character you don't pick gets put inside the box.
Anyone got a field manual?
Why do that, though? Surely you just have them, like, walk around. Like, I get it. They're dangerous, but it's like... Just let them walk around for the dialogue and the interactions and stuff. Imagine following them around and they just get up to, like, weird things that you didn't even know about. That'd be cool, instead of just being stuck inside a box. Pyro's success is going to show that bullying children has a positive impact on people. Very true. Very true. Thank you for the 5.
Get back out there, champ.
Get back out there, champ. You've got a mid-game to play. Isn't it weird how the entire game is about saving a dying world, but the game is dead? Oh, what the hell are they going to do? See, I talked about this the last video. Look, you saved the Flash last season. They've saved Green Lantern. You got Superman, Wonder Woman, and then Batman. You have Batman, so you can save him. But the thing is, there's only one more season left of the game that they have to do as an obligation to consumers. Because when you bought the game as the special edition, you got like 3 seasons for free or 4 seasons. Anything else you had to get paid. And I think the game is that dead.
I didn't make the hat. I want to give you a crotchet figurine of the TV head I've made. If I send a P.O. box, will you unbox on camera?
Yes.
Also, please tell me your opinion on Corpse Party. Almost every year I replay that game.
Thank you, Annam, for the 10. Yeah, you could send it to the P.O. box. I haven't played Corpse Party, though. I'm not sure. No, I haven't played that. Sorry. Yeah. But there's only 1 season left, so what are they going to do? Because any character you save actually has new dialogue. So I'm thinking, do they still have, like, some Kevin Conroy lines of Batman that they're sat on? Because you can save them all.
No one's gonna know if I just tap on it a little and you wouldn't narc, right?
They don't speak when they're inside the tube, but they do speak in the cutscene when you rescue them. So that makes me think that Rocksteady are sat on, like, a couple of lines. Could you imagine? They're, like, the last lines of Kevin Conroy that haven't been released to the public. Imagine that, bro.
Don't tell my dad about the near misses on the ship, and I keep the slip and slide hallway video private. I gotta...
The slip and slide hallway video. What does that even mean? What's that bit?
Only way to fall.
No BBW L game. Okay, let him cook now. How'd the man cook that much? The game looks boring. I mean, why do you think it has 200 players? They basically had a concept for a AAA game, and then they just padded it out too much, thinking that people would just consume slop. But the problem is now, we're in a generation where people are becoming more critical of games than ever before. Ever before. Like, it's like we have never been more cynical and pessimistic and critical of video games. So people just call bullshit out straight away. And this was a really good game.
Isn't that what
if it was
happened
shorter.
to JC-chan? He was born into a wealthy family, but he got into drugs, committed crimes, and was generally undisciplined. Sonny2 did an entire video on it, and I thought it was relevant to bring up because of Nepo babies.
Thank you, Dabashoes, the 10. I don't know who that is, but I mean, yeah, a lot of like Nepo babies are just very insecure and stuff because they just feel like they're always in their parents' shadow. I watched a video on it from a YouTube channel. It was like a life story thing. It was like animated like 6 years ago. Really good video, like quickly breaking it down. God, that looks so ass. She just floats around. Is that her ability?
I mean, if you had to choose a moment from many of your videos that you would love to see 2D animated.
Oh, I
Shout
see.
out to all the Anya-based Sos in the chat.
Thank you, Hungarian. I don't know, bro. Maybe something in Cry
I
of
love the
Fear.
thing and the biomass horror style it has. Sad to see Zukosis ended up as a lame Reddit-styled animal petting slop game. It could have been a cool horror game, knowing how it has the thing as main inspiration.
Yeah, that game was really disappointing. I was really disappointed with that game, honestly. It sucks. It definitely sucks.